Welcome guys, today we have a Bobcat. This is a ZT6000. Didn't want to start. I took the air cleaner off, put just a quick shot of starting fluid in there, and she wanted to start. So that's telling me we got some carburetor issues. So today I'm going to show you how to replace the carburetor on this. This is the back side of it. You had your orange tail guard here, is sitting right here. This was held on by a nut and a bolt. There was a couple of them going around the body. This is a 9/16. You're going to need a 9/16 ratchet and probably a wrench to hold back the other side to take all them off, and that will literally just pull off. It will actually drop to the ground, so make sure your feet ain't under it or you got some steel toes on or a jack or something to prop it up, and just pull it off your machine. Now we have all this exposed. We got our air cleaner assembly here. We're just going to take a screwdriver and we're going to loosen up this clamp. I had loosened a lot of these already for the sake of speeding up the video, but you want to loosen that up and basically just kind of wiggle this off of there like that. And we got a little clamp right here. Get a pair of pliers or something. You want to squeeze in on that and just kind of lower that down. Pull that off of there. You got another line coming into the side here. We're just going to pull that off there. This one does have a little clamp on there, but it pulled right off. Going up top here, behind, we got another clamp. We're going to squeeze, pull it down the line, and we're going to pull that one off. Might have a little bit of fuel drippage out of there if you want to have some sort of containers. I don't know what kind of fluid you have. I do have a really dirty fluid here, so I'm going to prop this up for now. Next, you're going to want to get yourself a 10mm socket. You got one here, 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 here. And you're probably going to want to take this little guy off this clamp here as well. And if you don't take this off, your carburetor is going to hit this bracket when you go to try to slide it out. Once you got those loosened up, you can go ahead and pull them out. Finish taking this nut off. Pull this wire off of here, and with those off, this should pull off. It might feel a little bit tight at first. Just watch, there is a gasket on the back side of this. You can see your gasket there. All right, over here on the side there's a black clip holding this on. You want to push up with your finger. That'll release that there, and just let it dangle to the side there. That's your choke that controls your butterfly here. Now, way back there in the back, there's another one, which has a clip on it as well. Let's see if we can get in there. I'm going to take my finger around the back side of it, and I'm going to push up to lift that off. And then I can just push that right out of the hole there. Now, there's going to still be a spring attached there. You can pull up on that spring and take it right off. Coming down here, we can disconnect this. There we go. All right, now this may feel really tight to pull it off. What you're gonna have to do, just get a little bit hammer. Don't hit it too hard, but just kind of bang on it a little bit. Sometimes they get stuck, and then you should be able to pull that right off of there, just like that. All right. Sometimes, depending on how old it is, this plate on the back may fall down to the ground. Alright, but that's what it looks like when it's off. And here's our new one with the part number. Side by side, just want to compare them. Make sure everything looks the same. Now, on the old one, you're going to want to take that black isolator plate off of the back, so you can just get a flathead, kind of stick it in the side, find a groove, and just kind of pry up. Takes that right off of there. You can see we got a little bit of gas that's on the ground here. That's why if you got a really clean shop, you want to be careful with that. And we have this gasket here. I don't know if they gave us a new gasket or not. We did not get a new gasket, so we are going to try to go around this thing as just 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch and pull up on it. Well, we did get that one off, but we got a little bit of tear right there. Not really crazy about that. We're going to try to make it work. I don't have the time to go get it, nor do I think they're going to have it in stock, and they're probably going to tell me that I have to wait. So, we'll see. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just slide our plastic piece on first. And then we will slide our gasket on, our ripped gasket. Like so. And we can slide our carburetor on. There we go. Before you push that carburetor all the way on, let's get this back cable put back on here. So we got our clip, and this has to go into, it's really hard to do it one hand here. There we go. That's got to drop back in there, and then we got to, come on, everybody's watching, and we're gonna, there we go, clip that clip back on. All right, so I'm pushing up on that spring, try to pull focus here. There we go. And you can see we got it locked in there now. Now onto the front one, same thing. You want to push it into that hole there, just like that. Got that back in the top hole there, right there at the top. That's why you don't want to tighten that carburetor down right away, because you need to be able to move this carburetor around. And then we're going to push our black clip back down till you hear it click, and now it's clicked in. All right, this wire we can plug back in. All right, let's take the other part of our carburetor and just slide that on there like that. Take our bolts. This one here, don't forget the little red wire. I'm sorry, it's actually, there's a red terminal in the end. It's actually a black wire. Actually, this one I forgot. We got to put that bracket back on. Hold on, we're getting too ahead of ourselves. This bracket's got to go back on, so we got to take these two off. There we go. Got the bracket in there. Put the nuts on. Alright, now we're going to go around, tighten all these up with our 10mm. Take this hose. That's going to go back in here. Alright, we can put our air cleaner back on here. And you got your bottom hose here. It's gonna slide up here. Don't forget your clamp here. Squeeze that, push it up. And that's it. That's how you put the carb on.